Oh, heck. Already got peeps here, including the Star of Night, who I had assumed was perhaps taking a nap. Hello, it is me. I am here now, guys. How is your faces? Hopefully they are delightful. I think they are. So proclaimeth me! It is I. Just getting things all set up. Under the desk. Okay. Your face is sleepy? Oh, it's about to head to bed. Well, you don't have to be here if you're sleepy. It's okay, you can go to bed. I have no idea if this game uses a controller, can use a controller. I was just making sure that it was working. I cannot stress to you how much I do not know what this game is. It's just something that I have been recommended a lot, so we're gonna give it our best. Is what we're gonna do. Let's see, looking over everything. Well, thank you for saying hi, Blaze. It was very kind of you. Okay, so we got Knight and Ultra and Zach and Maya and a couple other people that aren't normally here, so that's pretty cool too. Can't say that it's not.
Alrighty, righty then.
Let's see. And apparently Raina's here too.
Well, how about that?
How about that? I mean, you might not be here. I kind of hope that you are. Oh, also apparently Orb. Dang, son. It's Orb. It's the Orbman. So orbular. Okay. And then I just hit this. Had to be here for this. Oh boy. That is a foreboding statement. Alright, so this seemed like the kind of game that, like, as soon as I go through the settings, it was gonna just start immediately, which is a shame because it didn't give me chance to fix my aspect ratio, so I have to crane my neck over to my drawing tablet so I can see you guys, but maybe later it'll let me do something about that. Whoa, okay. Alright, so it looks like this is a mouse and keyboard game, because it won't let me use the controller. Okay, then. No, I speak the English. Debatably, although there do be a lot of subtitle languages. Have I played the Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. That computer is barely visible. You can't say that it's not. Please enter the current time. For me? That would be out of the way. Packaging of Weiss memorabilia. I need to see the clock. That would be 7:02. Although I think it might have said AM. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Hopefully. I don't care. Accessibility settings. Okay, from the main menu. Ah, well there you go. Okay, can I fix the time, or is that just the way that it is forever now? I guess that's just the way that it is forever now. Okay. It doesn't seem to give me the option. Also, forward, back, left, right, and jump. Oh, if that's all I can do. Okay. Yep. Oh. Reset the settings. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, well. Here's hoping. Not the biggest deal. Okay, then. Cool. I guess we're just playing and seeing what happens. Although, if you don't mind, just for a second here, all right? Let's see. I would like it to, not. There we go. Can we, okay, can we just maybe, why are all of these, why are these all so tiny? Okay, no, don't do that. Rude. Hang on. Why is there not a drop-down menu or something? There should be a drop-down menu for this sort of thing. I just want to be able to see you guys. Ugh. Okay, now. Go, get... What the hell just happened? Apparently somebody subscribed. Good for them. You scared me. You scared me majorly. Okay, now window to apply. There we go. Yes, keep the resolution. Thank you. All right, now we'll just make this bigger. There you go. Okay, now I can actually see you guys. There you go. I'll just move you over to my main monitor, and boom, there. Now I can play the game and see you guys at the same dang time. Also, freaking Videl jump scare. Jesus. Okay. Let's see what the hell this is all about. Get some full. Goodbye, Blaze. Thank you. And boop. Ever the end is never the end is never the end is loading. Oh, okay. This seems a little foreboding.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Okay.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I know, I'll change
They
it.
have been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Well, as long as Stanley is happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I see. Okay, just 1 second, please. Settings, for the people at home. Where did the subtitles show subtitles? There we go. Okay, that should help. Let's also turn the game down just the tiniest bit. Wait, I should probably also write this down. Writing things down. Writing things down. Yeah, oh, also, what do I know about this game? Literally, absolutely nothing. Like, actually nothing. Okay. Okay, so now you guys got subtitles again. Oh. I hate Mondays, perhaps. Do as I please. Okay. Wow, Stanley has a hell of a zoom and stride to him.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know, maybe it was the apocalypse. All he knows is Stanley is himself is having a parable. Dang. This do be the Stanley Parable, though. Either it's... Either these are white windows with big... Or there's big lights behind them. Or there really is the apocalypse going on. Check on all the doors, no matter how locked they may be.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Says you. If I want to fiddle with stuff, I'm gonna start fiddling. A parable is a short story, often with a moral or lesson. Denise! Denise! Oh, hey, we have the same mug.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why does my coworker 432 only have a pencil sharpener and a lamp? For the first section of this game, absolutely no instruction from us would be something. I can't read the rest because it's slightly off screen. Would be best. Oh, okay. Hello, Blue. It's nice to see you. I really like the yellow used in this game. Oh. I didn't do it. I didn't break it. I just wanted to fiddle with stuff, but okay. Yeah, I guess don't give me any directions, guys. Also, for the first section of the game, apparently. Yeah, I forgot there's some computers you can turn off. Can I turn the computers on? These are some ancient-ass computers. These are the kind of computers that freaking, like, Nightstar grew up with. Oh, wait, are these these things are so old, they don't even have mouse. There's no mouses. Oh, it's like straight up like, oh man, this is strong bad tier. Ooh. Okay, well. Noted. I hate that you're 100% correct. To think this was a Gmod idea at one point. Really? That's not too terribly, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, I'd say. I talked to someone at the Plasma Drive and they complained about it too. Kinda neat. Bad news for the narrator. I have no idea where the conference room is. Apple IIs. Ugh. Dear Stanley. How do you type without peripheral vision? Or a view model? Happy to see you play this game. Hey, KJ! I don't know what I've gotten myself into. I'm hoping it's not a horror game that you guys are tricking me into playing. You guys wouldn't actually do that, would you? Check out this door physics. You love to see it. I'm just waiting for direction, y'all.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, wait, what? How does he walk with no legs? I have no legs, yet I must walk. I have no mouth, but I must talk. Also, he said I should go to the left? Tempting as it is to go against the narrator's will, I believe I shall listen to him for the moment, as he may conceivably be God, and I don't wish to be smoted. No, I mean talk. I got nothing to scream about. If Stanley is gonna have to go up against God at some point, like, let's ease ourselves into the situation. That's what I say. One of these doors is gonna open.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Bummer.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Wow, they just said it with their full... You said the quiet part loud. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all that text. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Ooh. I am unique, it's true. I wear sweatpants. Number of slides on this slide. Charts, charts and slides, and slides. Ooh. I see. I think that should be more of a bar graph than a pie chart. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Man, I've never had an office job, but this is how I've always imagined it would exactly be. Oh, no more charts. I'm begging. Stop. The boss appreciation art on your boss appreciation minute worksheet. Circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. I see. No two people are not on fire. It's true. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, well, but more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, like Nightstar, why did we hire you? What are these slides? What are your dreams for the future? Nature, success, lunch, football, pollution, less air? Spring break, a hope, metamorphosis. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion, expectation of promotion, or recognition. Don't get fired. Damn, those are some good tips. I see. Shift global market paradigm. Monetize free-to-play. Synergize. Core value expenditures. Ugh, it's like that Weird Al song. Ugh. There's so much mess. Metamorphosis is my life goal. Man just freely admitting to the fact that he is a caterpillar. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. A very large part of me was hoping I could erase it. Wait. Rip the Franz? Who's Franz? Why isn't it in a different color? I wish I could metamorph an extra limb. I bet. I thought he was a gerbil. He's a hamster! God. Ooh, a broom closet. Yeah, it's a hamster, yo. Rip France. You're the only YouTuber who looked around that I've ever seen. Really? That's weird. Ooh, a broom closet. Yeah, Knight is a hamster! He's a hamster, god damn it! Alright, anyway, what's going on in here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
You really gonna say this is nothing? I'm seeing wrenches and duct tape and...
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Allen wrenches, gerbil feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, wire extractors.
It was
dehumidifiers.
That Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
It's
At
true.
least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Damn! Okay, narrator getting sassy about the broom closet. Damn!
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I like the
Please offer me
ambience.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I like the aesthetic. It reminds me of my childhood when I had to hang out in my dad's print shop.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
I like it in here. I like you seem to do this without being told to try it.
Own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
What do you guys think? Is this concerning? Or what?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Whoa!
Probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
God damn!
With drug money. Also,
What?
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Why is the narrator so
Well,
pissed
I've come to
off?
a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
What?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Oh no!
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Damn!
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Oh no!
You've fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Oh my god.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. Right, now just step out into the hallway.
Holy crap! This went from like about a 0 to 2,000 and a half a second. All I did was walk into a broom closet. And all of a sudden the narrator just got freaking pissed. Oh my god. Holy crap, game. Let's freaking dial it back. Oh. Thank you, Miss Canadarin, or Jane. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for complimenting my laugh. People on Reddit insulted me for it once. Okay, well, now that he said all of those horrible things and implied I'm dead.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You know, I was honestly considering going along with your story at this point. But you didn't have to be rude as I left the room. How dare you? You know what? Alright, fine. You know what? At the next possible opportunity, I'm going to not do what you ask me to. Oh, I could turn it up a bit? My bad. Sure, no problem. Shoop, shoop. There we go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, are you already giving me an option? Well, here I go. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, maybe I don't want to go down there. Oh, maybe don't go down the ominous stairwell to the bright red light. I don't, maybe I shouldn't piss off the narrator now that I'm really thinking about it. You know what? No, stick it to the man. Stick it to the man. Yeah, I think it's okay to have this game's volume like this and the rest is quiet. You got it. Don't worry, that's just the lighting. Okay, then. Oh, okay. I could have sworn it was something much more nefarious. Ooh, what's this? Is it anything? That clearly says something, but it's too small for me to read.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Oh?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I mean, it happens.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I did notice that!
Doors close automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Oh.
Simply repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, dear God.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
And implying that
Now
I
the voice was describing itself
am ugly.
being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Oh, this is getting heavy.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving
I missed
himself,
my broom
believing
closet.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Oh,
this
Lord.
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Okay.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
That
The
does sound
fresh air
nice.
of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I have those?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Is this punishment for the broom
My
closet
life
thing?
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Huh.
Stanley began screaming.
Oh!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Huh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
It's what now?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What the hell is happening?
Rose got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh.
Then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Are you though? I'm
I know
wondering.
what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
I mean, not an entirely unreasonable thing to do when seeing a corpse, I suppose. Also, okay. So, am I allowed to inquire if I just, I don't know, did I mess up, or, like, what, what exactly just transpired here?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. It's a game with a bunch, it's a bunch of games with different, it's a game with a bunch of different endings. And apparently I just found the go insane and die ending, I guess? Now keep going, it's a loop. Okay. And you screwed up and lost, but you also beat the game and won. And the broom closet ending. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Okay, alright, sure.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright. Well, I've already run afoul of the narrator once before. So, I vote we do it again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It would be a nice change of pace. A lounge sounds like a lovely place to be. Why does this room come off as so creepy? I think it's because there's no table, but there's a bunch of chairs. You ever been in a room that just has chairs but no tables? I haven't, but it sounds like a distressing sight. Also, why do they have such a nicer office than me? I push buttons as good as anybody.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Ooh.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Come on. I want soda. Come on. I want like a Sierra Mist.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
What do you, wait, oh, there is a painting. I didn't even notice that. Huh.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Yeah.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Uh-huh. All right. Look, you've already accused me of being stupid, ugly, and addicted to things I most assuredly am not, okay?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. All right. Fine. God, this narrator's a bit of an asshole, isn't he? I'm only gonna wait 10 seconds, and then I'll leave the room, okay? Okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was a
and
good
took
room.
The first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, the first door that's open to my left, you say? All right, well, how about the first door to go shut up and I hate your stupid face? Bye! I'm going in here. Ooh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Joke's on you, I'm unemployed. Biatch! All right. What do we got over here? Neat. It's like a big old warehouse or something. Huh, let's see. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off. Wait, I get fined $5,000 for dying? Oh, that sounds like America.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, have we?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh, please.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Uh-huh.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Is that so?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. We're experiencing a little bit of buffering. Let's give it a second to hopefully even itself out. I'm not sure if I can be heard, so I'm just gonna type something. Waiting for it to even out. Hang on. Let's go to... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, hang on, my KB has decided to go back to normal. Theoretically, frames should stop dropping in a matter of moments. Okay, it looks like it seems to have evened out. The narrator got so pissed off with Stanley, he decided to target his OBS. or rather his Streamlabs system, in order to buffer up the stream to make him look like a tool. What the narrator didn't understand, however, was that the man controlling Stanley
your chance
was
to
already a
redeem
tool.
yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Narrator, I don't know what you're on exactly, but I gotta be honest with you. You really need to shut the hell up, alright? I haven't even known you for a grand total of 30 minutes yet, and you have insulted me, my person, my hobbies, my interests, like no one has almost ever before. You know, usually at least people talk to me for a little bit longer before they decide to hate me and belittle everything I stand for. All I did was go into a broom closet, and all of a sudden, suddenly, I'm public enemy #1 in your eyes. So how about you shut your gobber? I don't give a damn about what you have to say. You're just speaking a bunch of nonsense trying to get all up in my brain meat. So how about you shut up? Also, I can apparently interact with object. I will certainly attempt to interact with objects. There is no she. The narrator is just being a jackass. He's upset that I didn't go through the right door, and now he's all whiny. Why are you guys speculating on the she of the situation? Knock it off. There's nothing there. What do you mean, more buffers? According to Streamlabs, there's nothing going on anymore. Where does Stanley end and I begin in the narrator's mind? I'd like to note. I don't know. Well, alright. Oh, this seems ill-advised, but okay. Yeah.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Stanley is a rebel. Keep in mind, details that were established as fact in one ending could be ignored in another. Honestly, may want to go get this game through all the endings. I kind of forgot about this bit, actually. Unplug the phone? Oh.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance,
I didn't
but
pick up the
with
phone.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Damn straight.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Yeah, my therapist said the same thing.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Really?
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Fascinating.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What up?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
What's going
You're
down?
not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have
Good
that kind of
timing on my
risk
query.
watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Look, I'm sorry, but if Nathaniel couldn't do it, I don't know why you could.
Being a real person, but if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Okay.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
That sounds like a
Or
good
he could
idea.
spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Oh.
Which choice would you make?
I see.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Okay.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Oh.
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What does that mean? Wait, what? What the hell? What?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
I
Do
see.
you make more than 8? Less? And finally,
I've never counted.
if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
Already know
just
I'm not.
remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
I'm aware.
And the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I see. Okay.
Ah, welcome back.
Hi.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
I see.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
All
This
right.
way, please.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem, man. What do you need me to do? Just, keep going through doors? Alright.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Interesting that was an
Imagine
option.
the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
You literally killed me off not but
Unfortunately,
15
it
minutes
seems this
ago.
place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Yeah, huh. I see. Okay. Fun fact, I think you could... There's supposed to be a jump button. It's, like, last I checked. Like, controls. Yeah, I've been hitting the space bar like a dozen times, bro. Wait. Oh, I'm getting achievements. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. And I also got another achievement that said, get your first achievement. I didn't kill myself off. I went into a broom closet. Okay. I'm just kind of waiting for the shoe to drop over here.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I see. Okay. I think they cut you off so you can't jump off that fence. I guess. But even before when I tried to jump, I wasn't allowed to.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
All
I'm
right.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got it. Stop bomb.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Nah, I'm good. Oh, I just thought it would be funny. Because here's the thing, Mr. Narrator Man, I'm not Stanley. I'm not here to make the correct decisions. I'm not here for narrative cohesion. I'm here to make stupid choices that could potentially lead to hilarious moments for the people at home. And I will continue to do so for as long as I choose. Moonwalking out the door. All right. You want me to go through this door? Oh, Mr. Narrator. You good, buddy?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Yeah, I did.
For what? What did you get out of that?
The
What did you
lols.
think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. What am
Now?
I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Nah.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
It's
I'll
true.
have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to.
Follow your
I have
heart.
to shut the game down. I have to.
Uh-huh.
I have to.
Okay. Oh. Whoa! The dream is collapsing! Well, I destroyed the narrator's narrative. I feel pretty good about that. Ooh. Ooh, well, this is a little spooky.
Oh, I'm here.
Hello.
I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yeah, you are.
Who thought you were so clever. Now
Maybe.
Look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Your game was
It was
butts.
the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Yeah.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah!
You just had to see?
I did!
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Stanley's a butt.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He
Does he?
understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Oh, I
That
see.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm 31.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
I have no
tried
doubt.
so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Got it,
All
buddy.
right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Get screwed.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I'm
Behave
breaking
exactly as
everything.
Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
GP, the first
Just
ending
follow
I
my
got
lead and
involved
you'll be
Stanley
fine.
dying.
All
I
right.
don't think there's anywhere to go but up.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I understand. I get you. I do. Look, I'm only gonna do it one more time. If everything stays exactly the same, and you still keep trying to railroad me onto this one little path, then fine. I will. Oh, actually, yeah, do what he says for now? Oh, fine. If I have to. It was probably just gonna keep being a never-ending loop anyway.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Aw, but I wanted to go back in the broom closet. Alright, fine. Hey!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Rude. You've disabled my choice-making. How dareth thee? Oh. Well, this place looks pretty fancy. Alright, man. Why do so many doors gotta be all like that?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Okay.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I like that they use the most expensive boss. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's kind of reading like.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'd rather fiddle with the door, if I'm being honest with you.
I I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes.
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm well aware of that, my guy. I believe I've made it firmly established at this point.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
I'm
but
not.
You know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
You said he was addicted to
If you didn't want
hookers!
to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
You
Why did you come
teleported
this
me
way?
back!
Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
The narrator sure is cranky.
Into a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Huh.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
The end, apparently.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
Rock on, Stanley!
Choose.
Stick it to the man!
Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
I'd be much more depressed about your situation in life, narrator, if you didn't insult me and Stanley earlier.
That's all right.
Who's Leroy?
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Huh. Oh. Well, all right then. This has been an interesting 51 minutes. My goodness. All right. The gaming audio is low, yes, because it was all muffled. I was hearing the narrator speak from, like, I don't know, some sort of parallel dimension. I'm not exactly sure where I was in that instance.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder if I could go back. Guess not. I forget which one. Fiddle with a door a lot. I've been fiddling with every single door. All right.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Fiddle, 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 fiddle. Hey, diddle, diddle, I'm fiddling with the doorknob, and it's not working. Door 430? Okay, fine. It's door 430.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
There's an
Click
achievement?
the door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Is that so?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
All right. I don't really give a rat's ass about achievements, but this could lead to funny stuff, so doing it for the lulz.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Where's door 417? Okay.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay, sure. Why not? 437. Where's door 437? Wait. 426. But if I go this way, then the numbers are going up. Yeah, 430. 4429. How does the numbering work on these doors?
Excellent.
Ah.
I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay, sure. 415. Ah, there we are.
Now, back to door number 437.
You got it. After I died and then gave you an existential crisis, you know, I think this is the least I can do for you.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Okay.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Rock on, rock on, rock on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
You got it, buddy. Although,
Yes!
There we go.
This is great.
I still
You're
can't jump.
putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
okay, where's door 416? There it is.
We've almost got it.
Hell yeah,
Now the
brother!
copy machine, do that one again.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I looked away at a fraction of a second and I was yelling, what did he just tell me to do? Want to hear a really hard to discover ending of it? I mean, I will do what he, oh god, this is embarrassing. Can someone please tell me what the next thing he just asked me to do was? Copy machine again? Thank you! Copy machine. Go into the copy machine, let's go! We're getting hype!
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
Got it!
Yes! We did it!
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
I got the
That was
achievement!
amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back.
Damn
Yes, I'm
straight.
very proud of how far we've come today.
Oh, yeah.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? Alright, that was weird. That was a small adventure we just went on, I suppose. I'm glad I was able to have this small bonding moment with the narrator. In that first room, it's possible to climb onto the desks and walk to the window? Alright, I mean, you guys are just gonna keep... Alright, walk to the window. What do you mean? Like, I would like everyone to note that I still can't jump. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, I still can't do it. Like, whatever that window thing is, we'll do it at some other time. I'm gonna go through this my own way. With my own laws.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's head that way this time. I'll do it next time or something. How else can I mess with this story?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alrighty.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's apparently an ending where you go on an adventure with the narrator, but I'll save that for later. Alright. I'm very curious. I kind of want to just do his story, but at the same time, I still feel like messing with him. You know? Executive bathroom. Ooh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast. Money crisp. What? I'm surprised the narrator doesn't have something to say about all of this, if I'm being honest with you. Also, why does my interact button always sound like I'm hitting on top of a keyboard? How have I never seen that bathroom before? I'm always finding stuff you don't know about. Fear my power. Huh, it's weird that he didn't have anything to say about that bathroom. That's Stanley's job, which, well, it is a bathroom. Would be kind of rude if he followed you in there. Are we ignoring the things that he said to me on the regular? Ooh. Bathroom might be DX edition. Ooh. That's some classic stock elevator music. I hear you singing, narrator. Go with 2 steps forward, give it 2 steps back. Shake it to the left, then to the right. Let's go. It's literally stock music, don't worry about it. This seems like the kind of game that was made for people to play on YouTube, so I don't think they'd put copyrighted music in it. Man, how many floors does this building got? Holla, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Elevator vibes and jams, it's all here for you. No. Huh. Is it for show? Fascinating. It was a pretty small jam session, if absolutely nothing else. All right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Ooh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
It's true. I also wasn't paying attention. I think the first net letter was a number 2. You know, I don't know how to play the piano, but I'm gonna be real with you. That doesn't sound right.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'm really just trying to figure out this whole piano situation, if I'm being honest. Why a fireplace in an office building?
2845.
Right. 8, 6 7 5 3 0 9. That's what you said, right?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And
Oh.
Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Rude? I was making a Tommy Two Tones reference. Why'd you have to be a jerk about it, man? Man! Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hang on. Maybe I needed to put that in before they got all cranky with me. Well, there's always next time. Tifa do have a nice piano, though. That's not the button I hit, and you know it. Oh, wow. A second loading screen. Haven't had one of those before.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Really?
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say. This place do be a little spooky. That's the only part of the song I know. That's because you're a coward. You're not actually a coward. I'm just making some lighthearted
straight
fun.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Tempting. Tempting. But you know what? I've been extra sassy with you, narrator. Oh, hang on. Let me read what that is first. If light is on, call exit 914 immediately. Huh. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I should be nice to the narrator. I mean, sure. We've had our collective issues with each other. I've sassed him. He's said some really rude things about me. You know. But, okay, alright, you know what? Let's play along. Let's play along.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, not really. Yeah, we'll escape next time. Or we'll do, I don't know, we'll do something next time. After whatever ending this is, you guys can just tell me whatever you want me to do. Maybe that can be a GIF on the Discord server. Just shifting my eyes back and forth. I'll gladly record myself doing shifty eyes.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Ooh.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Huh. What is this, like the Truman Show or something? Go back to the first button of control room before you... Oh, okay, sure. I can't. I can hit this again, though. No, I can't. Whatever it was I was supposed to do, I didn't do it. Sorry. Like, before you go, there was a gate, my dude. I can't go back to where that was. There ain't nothing for it. There ain't nothing I can do. This room. Your words are confusing to me. I'm just gonna hit buttons.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Perhaps.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I don't know.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I feel like the other endings would have been a bit more punchy.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
If I had done this first.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
You did say something about that being the story. I remember that. I really can't hit this big old button here? How lame. How lame, game. You really should let me hit a button. Mind control status. Yep, there's a lot of stuff going on here. And yet, nothing I can hit. Ooh. Ooh, what's this nastiness? What is the point of this? I thought this was like, I don't know, that tank that they dunked those people in the Minority Report movie. What? Is this? It's just a light show. It's a stairway into a light pit. What's the point of that? This mind control facility is stupid. Oh, 5. You know, I always liked odd numbers. Anyway, what's going on?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Knight. I did that explicitly hoping that it would confuse you. And it did. Therefore, you have walked right into my diabolical trap. Good on me. Oh, decisions. You know, I've never been particularly good at decisions. You know what I decide? Yeah. Where's the 5 ending? This is the button I want to push. I'm gonna make something to eat. Yo, I wore him down. Everybody. All right, damn. Okay, should I turn off the mind control or whatever? All right, sure. You know what? Fine. I wanted to take 5. I couldn't do it. I figured it would have led to more than one ending right there. I really did.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
I just want to do what the narrator would want me to do. Just to get it out of the way for the rest of time.
Yes. He had won.
I had won!
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Istanbul.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I clearly haven't.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I died once.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I don't know, man. It's pretty bright out there. I feel like I could get, I don't know, attacked like by a bear or something. Somebody tell me right here, right now, is there anything else I can do, or is this just the end and I gotta go through now? Because I think it would be objectively hilarious if I could just stay right here and he just gets annoyed with me. I assume I'm done here and I gotta keep going. But I also totally, it's the end? Okay. No. All I know is that I get where this is, it's going. It's like, oh, yeah, this is it. Oh, Stanley broke free of the shackles of the machine and whatever.
Stanley felt the cool
like,
breeze upon his
despite
skin.
the fact that, like,
The
literally
feeling
what I
of
did was
liberation,
listen to the narrator and
immense
do exactly what he
possibility
told
of
me
the
to.
new
The exact
path
thing that he
before him.
did at the beginning of the game
This
with
was
the
exactly
instructions.
the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
And it's like the narrator is basically the machine, and it's telling him what to do and how to feel, and they're giving him directions. Also, I got an achievement for beating the game, apparently, so that's pretty cool. So, like, I understand entirely what they were going for there, because it was literally no different than his job hitting buttons at the computer. Like, I get it. I get it. Anyway.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Sure
What
could.
if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
I know,
He
right?
had never been trained for that.
It's true.
No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited.
Yeah.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
Debatably.
He no longer had the ability to tell.
I long
But
since
the
lost
one
that
thing he
ability.
knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
I am immortal.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Oh, yeah.
He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
It's every bit.
Here it comes.
Oh, yeah. Oh. That was a short-ass ending, but alrighty.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. So, I did what the narrator wanted me to do. I directly defied the narrator, and I ended up getting killed that one time. I basically gained transcendent thought and gave the narrator an existential crisis. Had that going for me, which is pretty neat. I stayed inside the room. What more can I do?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Like, is there I assume that there's more. Like, someone said there's like 30 endings, and I think I've only seen like maybe 4 or 5. Is there like a, I don't know, a certain one that you guys are like super jazzed and interested in me seeing or reacting to or experiencing or something? I'll give you a moment to ponder upon this thought. You know, there's a ton of endings. You can just now, you can just nope out of your boss's office. Really? Huh. I mean, I'm just giving you guys a second, like, I have one in mind, not that great of one, but I could suggest something. I've never seen this game before, so I really have no help. Don't worry, Knight. I suppose. Huh. Alright. You can jump off the elevator onto the walkway. I thought guys. I can't jump. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. It's not a thing I can do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Walk off, then walk off of it. I mean, is that really such an interesting ending? Just dying? I have one in mind when you go down the right path into the room on the left. Wait. Fine, you can fall off the elevator onto the walkway. Let's see, okay. Go to the 2 doors, and I think through the door. Oh, boy. I'm getting lots of... Okay, you know what? When you go down the right path, which I assume you mean the correct path, rather than the right door, and enter the door on the left. Wait, no, didn't the door on the left only pop up when I went through the bad door? Wait. Oh. Is this Monty Hall thing? No, the right door. Oh, okay, go down. Okay, sure.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
True dat, homie.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do like that employee lounge.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
Oh, yeah.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
I like the shade
Thank
of blue.
goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
Oh, yeah.
Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Why is there paper on the floor? This place is a sty.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alrighty. Sure.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I made my choice.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
And I didn't.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I'm surprised Max hadn't tried actually timing when he walked off to land on the walkway. I tried! It didn't work.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. I make mistakes all the time.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, sure, I got nowhere to be.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
A, B, start.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, sure. Gonna be honest, I thought I was about to get run over. I really thought he was about to hit me with a truck. All right, well. Glad things haven't escalated to that point. Oh, hey, it's this place.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oops.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
My bad, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not looking.
Get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Uh-oh.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Okay. That's understandable. I get you. I get you. I'm picking it up. I'm putting it down.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know, man.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I like turning off computers. You don't want to waste power, man. That stuff really starts to add up. What do you mean? Oh, the path is still going? I thought that was the ending. Oh, okay. Then we'll just keep on keeping on.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Huh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Apparently.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah, I have no power
It was
here.
right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Now, see, now I really wish I could jump. Huh. Alright. Let's go through here. Story. Huh, you know, I just
I'll say it.
realized.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Oh, I believe you.
Do we need to restart the game again?
We could try.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Maybe.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You know, it's just funny because, you know, you could say we literally have lost the plot and we're actively looking for it. Now, that would be a fun idea for, like, a show or a game or something. They lost the plot and they gotta go on an adventure to find it. I don't know how that would work, but it sounds meta-defining and breaking and all that jazz.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's possible I did. Yes, it's true. It's true. Oh, that doesn't look right.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
A little
I
bit.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
You think?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sure. I'm down for that. You're in charge here, buddy.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Oh.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Huh. You know, I gotta be honest, the way this building is constructed is a little suspicious to me. Like, what is the point of this? A long, winding, spinning hallway that leads to a dead end and two chairs? Like, who put the chairs here? Is this someone's little hideaway? Is that what they're doing? Are there no hands on that clock? There are no hands on that clock. It's still ticking, but there ain't nothing there. Huh. That's peculiar. Oh, Lord, now what's happening?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah, it's new to
Is
me.
this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Unless I checked.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What up?
You win!
I do?
Congratulations!
Yay!
You put in a lot of hard work.
I did
and really
it!
paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
I felt pretty
We
good.
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Aw.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I don't know. I still felt
Okay.
pretty good about it.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Sure, go for it.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
You didn't
Just
trademark
follow
it?
the line. How simple is that?
I mean, I don't see the trademark symbol on the line itself. I don't know if this is valid, dude. Alright, I'm gonna follow the adventure line then, I suppose. Oh. Huh. Oh, this is tempting.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Aw, okay, fine. Alright. I've never been through this door, though, before. Ooh, solitaire! You know, the fun thing is, I never actually figured out how to play solitaire when I was a kid. I just kept on hitting things until stuff worked. I never bothered to figure out how any of it actually made any sense. Good times. Good times. Never figured out Minesweeper either, but I feel like that was substantially more common.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Is it,
Onward,
though?
Stanley, to destiny.
If you say so.
Here's a thought.
What's up?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Sure.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
I think that's agreeable.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
I think that might. I think you're onto
That got a
something
bit
here.
weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, that sounds delightful. Ooh! This sounds like it belongs in a Rareware game. It's time for adventure and other things. I'm going the wrong way on purpose. Oh wait, there's a line now. Okay, fair enough. It was a big circle, apparently. Hey, oh, let go. I wonder if Nightstar ever made food. Hey, there are boxes in the way. And hey, it's door 11. Why is the line on the wall? That's weird. Okay, looks like we're kind of losing track. That seems like a bit of a problem. I think the line has issues. Oh boy. I don't think the boss will be happy about this. Oh lord, here we go. Alright. Oh boy, getting a little bit dizzy. Lots of zigs, lots of zags. We full on Charlie Brown, brother. Where are we going? I have no idea what's happening. Slightly embarrassed that my friend knows a famous family circus running joke. I mean, I say joke, but let's be real. That comic has no jokes. Monty Python's Family Circus. Now that I would watch. Whoa, here we go.
Cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Hang on. I can help with this. Hang on. Hang on. I can help. I can help with this. Just give me a second here. There we go. Okay. All right. So that I don't forget, I need a reminder of the fern. So give me a second here. Okay. Let me do this. And then I do this. I mean, this fern really does tie the room together, let's be honest. Okay, hang on. And there we go. Okay, okay, all right. Then what we can do, let's do this. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Okay. A fern. Now I can't forget. All right, let's follow the line. Now I'm left to do myself a bit of a ponder, though. Is the music gonna start back up? I wonder.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The line seems a little confused. Huh. Narrator, I'm gonna be honest with you. The line is going all over the place. I'm not sure which one to follow. Whoa.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you. After
To be fair, this
everything we've
is
been
the
through,
story.
You... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
I mean, he did lead us to the story. You can't say that it didn't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know what, Stanley?
Eh?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Not a
We're
whole lot.
Intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Well, that sounds
Something
fun.
Exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Yeah.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sounds cool to me. Let's rock. Also, weren't you the one who created the line? Isn't that technically on
Now,
you?
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
It
What do
could.
you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Beef. Stew. Oh boy. Shut up. I swear, every single time, you guys always just gotta bring her into this, don't you? Always.
Oh, no, not you again.
Ugh.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Fair enough.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, sure. Although it kind of looks like it broke through the ceiling, if I'm being honest with you. Huh. Man, this line is having some troubles. This line really is breaking the ceiling. What? How does a painted line even do that? You know what? Yeah. I'm with the narrator on this one. We'll just ignore it.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Sure.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
I am so
starting
listening
from
to
the
what you're
right,
saying right
let
now,
us
dude.
ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny. awaits.
Whoa, okay, hold up, bro. Hang on. Whoa. Stanley's feeling a little queasy. Whoa. Whoa. Brrr. Hang on. I should consult the Fern. Yeah, Fern, we doing okay? Okay, okay, all right. Fern says we're doing okay. Whew. All right, all right, so what's going on? What's up in here?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Seemed like it.
And we're
Oh, hey.
supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Huh.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well,
There's
you
a volume
consulted
warning?
me. Why don't I get to decide?
Okay.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
We broke
The,
something.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
This is awkward.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
In a
I'm
way.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Considering how crappy
We'll
this
find out, won't
destination
we?
is, I hope you're right.
Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, that was a little loud. Oh. Uh-oh.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Narrator, are you good, bro? Blech. God damn. What is this? Night Star's house? Nah, there'd be more Mountain Dew cans. Huh. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But seriously, wow. Methinks the Stanley Parable is having a bit of a meltdown. Seems like it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
It is really
What
nice.
was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper,
Oh,
something darker.
you don't say. Huh.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
I'd say so.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished...
Sorry.
here
Look,
you sit
we'll
but
go.
eager to
We'll
get
go.
back
We'll
to
go.
business,
Ugh.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Am I still in the confusion ending, or like what? Like, what's going on at this point? I'm kind of confused. Thank you. It's not a girly sneeze night, I swear to God! Are you ever gonna stop trying to make that a thing? Confusion? Oh, I broke the cycle? No, we're on a new route. Oh, then what was with all the papers? Oh. Huh. I see. Shut up, Knight. Go pick up your dew cans. Okay, fine. You guys want me to walk off the thing and die? All right. Sure.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Tally-ho!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Hell yeah.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I did it! You guys kept telling me to walk off the thing!
All
You can
of his
time it and get on the
co-workers were
railing?
gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Okay, so as it turns out, people didn't want me to kill myself! I thought that's what you guys wanted me to do! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Fern! Fern, no! No, stop being disappointed in me. Fern, no! Oh no! Oh! Dang it! Alright, well, alright. How about... Wait, what's happening now? Wait a second, where am I? Was that always the hallway we went down?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This
Huh.
was not the correct way to the meeting
Okay,
room.
all right,
and
well,
Stanley knew it perfectly
whatever.
well. Perhaps he
Okay,
wanted
okay.
to stop
Let's
by
go
the
ahead
employee lounge first, just to
and I
admire
guess
it.
try to jump off of a walkway onto a walkway. Another random Easter egg? I don't. Was it?
Standing now in this incredible
This game is so
room,
cerebral,
Stanley
I don't
for the
know
first
what's
time
not normal and what
understood
is.
true happiness. Then the feeling went away. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Don't tell me what to do. Okay, this time let's not, you know.
Stanley
Die.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So I'm supposed to walk off the thing onto a walkway? I guess that one over there? Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
We might have.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Huh.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No,
Are
just
that
you.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Kinda.
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't know. That sounds dubious. Also, try to remember the danger is everywhere, people. Alright? Alright. So, how exactly are you gonna prove anything to me, narrator? I'm gonna be honest, I've died twice. And depending on how you interpret restarts, it might have been more than that, actually. No buckets past this point? If I see a bucket anywhere, I'm gonna be very cross.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yep. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
As I stroll around the deck looking for the buffet, I check out my score up on the display. I need a hypno disc and more cruise credits too. One more party favor will put me into the lead. But the next game is really tough. I'm not too good at too cool, but it may be enough to put me over the edge. My opponent sees 6, so I take a deep breath and give the buttons a click. One door's red and the other's blue. When you play the Muppets Party Cruise, it's all all about the games you choose when you play the Muppets Party Cruise. One door's red and the other's blue. When you play the Muppets Party Cruise, it's all about the games you choose when you play the Muppets Party Cruise. Now Piggy's in the lead, Pepper's
All right.
standing tall,
I believe I've very firmly made the joke that I was going for on that one. You can't just give me a red and blue door and not have me play the song. Feeling real good about that one. Anyway, I think he said the red door, so blue door it is.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
You can't tell me what to do, you jackass.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
That's a blue door to me, buddy. Woo!
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
It was a Matrix reference? Hell no, it wasn't. It was a Muppets Party Cruise moment. That's what this was. Hell yeah.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken
Neat.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Kinda.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
My desires
What
are
would have made
unknowable
this
to
game better?
mortal eyes.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I like anime
Tell you
girls.
what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No. Oh, well. Well!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Is one high or low?
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term.
Yeah.
It didn't cause you excruciating pain.
Yeah, yeah.
Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
I
Let's
believe in
take a
you.
look.
Ooh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. I hate it. Huh. Did I just see Cookie Monster? I think I did. Did you know that 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence? Huh. How long does it take you to get to the correct room? Complete against others. I see. You are objectively ranked 9,328th out of 9,328 players worldwide. Huh. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel pretty good about that. I'm gonna go through this door this time. Okay, so they all lead to the same place, as it turns
Now,
out. Fair enough.
would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Honestly, I find that kind of stuff to be absolutely worthless in the grand scheme of things. I understand that we as a humanity, you know, generally kind of thrive off of competition and us versus them mentality. It kind of, you know, it harkens back to the days of when we were, you know, cave people, just kind of trying to survive with our tribes, trying to keep our people alive, while the others on the other side of the river bend, you know, they were always, oh, they're the bad ones. They want the food, but we need the food, and, you know, stuff like that. So I understand, and that's why we have, you know, sports nowadays and everything, you know, just try and rekindle that small spark of us versus them. Yeah, we're the good guys. Yeah, they're the bad guys. All that jazz. I've never subscribed to it personally. I've never been able to really have a competitive spirit or edge in me. That's never been my thing. Personally, I imagine if you were to ask about, 100 gamers, whether or not a leaderboard was actually, something that they found substantially valuable in a game or not, you'd probably get maybe roughly about 98 or so people to say, oh, yes, absolutely, I love that there leaderboard. I need lots more than that. I need proof. I need validation. I need to know that I'm better than others. I need to see all of my achievements. I need to know that I am the top banana. But that's just not me. That's just not me, man. So, I understand that this is probably going to skew your results a fair bit, but I gotta be true to myself. That's all I ever can be.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh, yeah?
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
You say a lot of words as if I have any free will in this situation.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You
Dang.
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
A little of
Because
column
what's the
A, a
matter?
little of
I don't know
column
what to
B.
do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
You really get an ending for playing that for 4
Yes.
hours?
This
Hell no.
seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What do you got for me? I do hate babies, it's true. I've never made that a secret.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into
This
the
is a real
experience
game
of
called
total
Firewatch?
mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay. So, I am a creepy man at the top of my creepy tower, peering down at people to do creepy things. There is such an obvious joke I could make here, but I'm not going to. Huh. Yeah, so this is the DX content. I guess they wanted to cross-promote. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Neat. I thought it would just turn into Minecraft. I didn't know they had another one reference. Huh. Yeah, Firewatch. It got played a lot by popular YouTubes 2 or 3 years ago. Huh. Well, that's neat. Originally, the game here was actually Minecraft. Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Minecraft would have made the joke hit harder. Because,
Oh, no.
it would kind of imply that I need to know what this game is. And I don't know what this game is, so I just thought maybe they built an entirely new game.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
Oh!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay.
I don't know,
I'm going to
this
get
seems
us
like
out
an
of
art
here.
house game to
Let's
me.
find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Can I go back into my creep tower?
Okay. I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, I wanted to go back to my tower. Alright. What the hell is
Wonderful.
this?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Oh, hey, I
Just
know
a
this
nice
game.
big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Am I gonna get hit by a car? Isn't this the game where they hit soccer balls with cars?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
I'm gonna hide
Let's see.
up against
There
the
are
wall.
lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
I don't
We
like
shall
sports
run the
ball.
bases and
I
do a
just got done talking
touchdown
about how I don't
together.
like sports and competition.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yeah. Okay. This was Portal in the original? I never played Portal either. I don't like sports ball. Makes me feel inadequate. Okay. Okay.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Not really.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
I mean, kinda,
Stanley,
yeah.
I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist.
Me
But
neither,
if
man.
one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
I mean, it
I'm
worked
going
for
to try
pinball,
hard.
right?
Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
That's a lot of balls. Alright, I'll get to work on clearing this out, I guess. Just, I guess, you know, give me a minute or two. It's gonna take me a little bit. There are a lot of them.
Stanley, are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
I mean, I
This
wasn't
is
really
my
having
game,
fun.
And what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. Hold on. What are you doing?
Woo! Oh, damn, where am I? Huh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
You know, honestly, I think that the narrator's a bit of a gaming snob, you know? He's like, oh, well, real games require this and that and the other thing. Not, our game is so much more deep and meaningful than those rigmaroles. You know? I don't know, man. I ain't down for that. Games can be whatever you want. And every genre is something for somebody, you know? Whoop, falling again! Ugh, don't remind me of the LOG. I hate that guy. He's such a tool. Welcome to the original map from when this was just a Half-Life mod. Oh, neat. Ultrabot, for the record, I'm not saying that the Stanley Parable is a snobby game. I'm saying that the narrator is. I'm committing to the bit. I'm not insulting it. So yeah, you're starting to get the commentary behind this game. It's satire of walking simulators. Yes, fair. Have I ever played a walking simulator in my life? Because I don't think I have, because I'm going to be honest with you, they always look boring as sin. Like somebody's like, oh, you're going to play Firewatch? Like, dude, if all you do in Firewatch is literally walk around and, like, look at crap, probably not. You know, you guys keep saying, like, oh, yes, actually, this is the old Half-Life mod, as you can clearly see. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know jack about Half-Life. I don't know anything about Half-Life. I never played that. I never played Gmod. One thing I know about this game is when I looked up how this game was, something about... What about your sister? Ah, crap, the messages are going so fast. The game is a parody satire of these walking games that were popular at the time. Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense. Alright, I thought you were talking about your freaking... It's like that, things was like, oh, it was popular with my sister because the messages kept going and it was confusing me. I broke something.
What he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
The
I wonder
unbelow.
if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
Nah.
Someone who
I
will
know what
wrap everything
Half-Life
up in the
is.
end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Good for you, buddy. So I guess Stanley was just trapped in the unbelow for the rest of times, I suppose. Fascinating stuff. Oh, don't worry, Peachy. The stream is literally just about to end anywho. I usually go for 2 hours, and wouldn't you know it? That's what we just did. So, people that know anything about this game, how much of it have I actually experienced? I will say, this was going to be interesting to see how you react to this when I heard you knew nothing of it. I sure didn't. I sure don't know anything about anything. And this was all original Stanley Parable content. We haven't even gotten into the new stuff they added in Ultra Deluxe. Oh. I see. That's so I guess... Oh, okay. Oh, so I've only done like about a fourth of the game's content? Oh, dang. Oh, okay. So then we could totally play more of this later then, right? Okay, it's definitely been more than 4%. I refuse to believe that. I got 2 people saying I did about 75% of the original, I'd say. Deluxe content will be next time. Oh, I still want to see the bucket route. That's the one thing I know about. Okay. Yeah, you have plenty more to go. Sweet. Okay, sure. Then, yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun, and you guys seem to enjoy me kind of going through this too, so... Yeah, how about we just pick this up same time next week, yeah? Yeah, we'll flummox the narrator, or the narrator will reap his fiery vengeance upon me, or something or some such thing. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, cool. All right, well, yeah, sweet. I hope this was a fun stream for you all, and we will definitely come back to this. I had fun. You guys are great. Hey, yo. I'll just hit the thing. Woo! There we go. Okay, no. Wait, hold up. For the record, though, for real, for actually, like, actual legitimate, so far, the Broom Closet ending has actually been my favorite, and it's not even an ending. That was hysterical. Anyway, later, everybody. Blue, you'll definitely see me on the Discord before next week, but yes. Bye, everybody. This was fun.